when it comes to roguelike and bullet hell, what comes to mind? The Pioneer Vampire Survivors or the even better Brotato? In fact, since Vampire Survivors opened up the survivor-like genre at the end of 2021, many excellent games have been released, and Brotato is just one of them. Today, let's take a look at some other great games worth trying besides these two well-known titles. First game, Soulstone Survivors. As one of the earliest survivor-like games, Soulstone Survivors was seen by many players as an upgraded version of Vampire Survivors when it was first released. You need to kill a certain number of enemies and then continue to kill the boss to clear the game, making the experience quite different. Your goal is no longer to survive for 30 minutes but to find ways to kill all the monsters. Compared to Vampire Survivors, Soulstone Survivors naturally has a faster pace and less downtime. Combined with a rich collection system, you can even get a loot grinding experience similar to Diablo's Greater Rifts. The more you grind, the more fun it gets, and it's highly addictive. Second game, Darkchaser, Battletide. Generally speaking, the biggest feature of survivor-like games is the fast-paced positive feedback, giving you a strong mowing down experience right from the start. From my personal experience, Darkchaser, Battletide slightly delays the overall game pace. To be more specific, the game doesn't have out-of-game progression to provide a baseline of strength for players, and it also features an in-game talent tree with some strategic depth, requiring a certain learning curve. However, once you understand the synergy between classes, relics, and talents, and can manage according to the level's pace, your character's performance in the later stages will be vastly different from the start, and the game experience will undergo a qualitative change. Oh, and this game also supports two-player local co-op, adding a unique fun when playing with friends. Third game, Magicraft. In a nutshell, Magicraft's unique feature is its gameplay mechanism similar to Noita. The game offers a highly flexible spell-building system, allowing you to combine various spells around a wand. The runes equipped on the wand add corresponding traits to weapons and summons, such as poison, ice, split, multi-attack, making the combinations far more than you can imagine, filled with surprises during exploration. Fourth game, Greedland. For me, Greedland is like a AAA title among survivor-like games. While others use pixel art to cut costs, this game is developed with Unreal Engine, featuring realistic graphics and a combat experience as thrilling as Crimsonland, making it highly immersive. As for why the developer chose Unreal Engine? Because 3 years ago, he saw the first trailer of Black Myth, Wukong, and was deeply inspired, wanting to try something more impressive. So, with a mindset of self-entertainment, he tinkered with the Greedland demo. After continuous improvements, the game has now gained very positive reviews on Steam. Mech fans should give it a try. Fifth game, Deep Rock Galactic, Survivors. If you've played Deep Rock Galactic, I believe you can roughly outline this game from its name. In the original game, you form an expedition team with 3 other teammates to explore unknown caves, fighting and digging to find minerals and escape, featuring 100% destructible environments and swarms of alien creatures. Deep Rock Galactic, Survivors builds on Vampire Survivors' foundation, incorporating elements like cave diving, mining, timed escapes, and endless swarms, creating a unique survivor-like experience. If you're a fan of the original game, you can't miss this one. Since Vampire Survivors became a hit, this genre has become the first choice for many indie developers and small studios. There are indeed many great games, but also a lot of mediocre and highly similar ones. Hopefully, we'll see more excellent successors like Brotato in the future. Well, that's my personal recommendation for several survivor-like games. Which ones have you played? Of course, there are definitely more great titles out there. Feel free to comment below.